Good morning, dear children. Today we can learn a new lesson. Okay? Simple machines. Simple machines. What is the meaning of simple machine? We use several tools called simple machines that make our work easier every day. Okay? We will use knife, nail cutter, cutting machines, cutting pliers. Yes? When a force acting on an object moves it across a distance, work is said to be done. What are the works we can do? Pushing, pulling, and lifting. These are the common forms of work. Yes? A tailor does work when he cuts cloth. A gardener does work when he pulls out weeds. A pair of scissors helps the tailor to cut cloth. Yes? A ramp helps the laborer to push heavy things easily, whereas a hand shovel helps the gardener in pulling out weeds. Now, let's go section. We have seen that Yash needed a ramp, a hand shovel, and a pair of scissors for all the work that he did. Observe what Yash needs to do in the pictures below. Match the jobs to the correct machines. First one, I want someone to cut out a piece of this cloth. What should I use? What is the answer? Yash needs scissors. Yes, to cut cloth. Next one, I want to pull out weeds from the garden. What should I use? Can you find it? Hand shovel. Yes? Hand shovel helps the boy in pulling out weeds. Next one, I want to push this box into the car. What should I use? He needs to use ramp. Yes? Ramp helps the boy to pull heavy things easily. Yes? Now we can see about simple machines. Okay, what is the meaning of machine? Machine is a type of tool. Okay, machine is a type of tool. Then what is the simple machine? Simple machine means the machine will be make our work easier. Okay, machines will be make our work easier. So that is called simple machines. Okay, these are the simple machines are 6 types. What are they? Lever, inclined plane, screw, wedge, wheel and axle, and pulley. Okay, simple machines are 6 types. Lever, inclined plane, screw, wedge, wheel and axle, and pulley. Do you understand? Listen, in the lever, lever is a simple machine. It is a small rod. Okay, lever is a simple machine. It is a small rod. Okay, it has fulcrum, load and effort. Okay, what are the simple machines are in the lever? Knife, nail cutter, then nut cracker, bottle opener, a fishing rod, tongs. Okay, these are the small types of levers. Okay, in this lever it has 3 parts. What are they? 3 parts. Fulcrum, load and effort. Okay, what are the 3 parts in the lever? Fulcrum, load and effort. Fulcrum, load and effort. Fulcrum is a fixed point in the lever. Okay, it will be not changed. According to the fulcrum, according to the fixed point, the machine, the lever will be rotate or it will be turned. Okay, so fulcrum is the fixed point of the lever. Then load. What is the load? An object when we use in lever. Okay, we will be use an object, yes, in the lever. So we will use an object in the lever, that is called load. For example, when we using the scissor, we will cut the cloth, so cloth is the load. Okay, when we use the nutcracker, we can use the lemon. Yes, in the lemon squeezer we will use the lemon, so lemon is the load. Okay, so when we use an object, we will say it is the load. Okay, then effort. See, if we have to do any work using the lever, we will give force. Okay, when we have to cut any nuts or anything, we have to give pressure so that it will be cut. Yes. Then in the tongue, when we use the tongue or applied key, we have to give pressure. Yes, or give force. That is called effort. Okay, we can use the force. That force is called effort. When we use the force in an lever, that is called effort. Okay, so what are the three parts are in the lever? Fulcrum, load and effort. And also according to the fulcrum or according to the fixed point, the levers consist of three types. Okay, according to the fulcrum or fixed point, the lever consists of three types. Class 1 lever, class 2 lever or class 3 lever. Okay, first one is class 1 lever. See, in this class 1 lever, fulcrum is in middle. Okay, for example, this is the lever. Okay, in class 1 lever, fulcrum is in middle and load is one end and effort is another one end. Okay, this is the effort. So in class 1 lever, fulcrum is in middle of the lever and load is in one end and effort is another one end. Okay, do you understand the structure? Fulcrum is in middle, load is in one end and effort is another one end. Load and effort can change the size, but fulcrum will not change. It is a fixed point. Okay, for example, this is the scissor. Yes, where is the fulcrum? Fulcrum is in middle. Okay, it is the fixed point. Okay, then one end. See, when we cut the paper or cloth, we will be use this side. Yes, so load is in one end and effort, we are giving the effort this end. Yes, so effort and load can change the size, but fulcrum will not change the place. Okay, effort and fulcrum can change the places, but fulcrum will not change the place. Fulcrum is the fixed point. Did you understand this example? And one more example is nail cutter. Okay, see, in the middle it has fixed point or fulcrum. Okay, fulcrum is in middle, then we will be give effort this side. Yes, we will be give effort this side. Nail, we will be use nail here. Okay, to cut the nail. So load is here, fulcrum is in middle, effort is another one end. Okay, next one is class 2 lever. Listen, in class 2 lever, load is in middle. Okay, this is the lever. Load is in middle. Fulcrum is one end and effort is another one end. Okay, in class 2 lever, load is in the middle of the lever, fulcrum is one end and effort is another one end. Okay, you don't change only the middle part. Okay, in class 1 lever, fulcrum is in middle. In class 2 lever, load is in middle. Okay, what are the examples in class 2 levers? Listen, this is the lemon spacer. Okay, we will keep the lemon in middle. Yes, so lemon is the load. Okay, lemon is the load. This is the fulcrum, fixed point. Okay, it will be not changed. This is the fulcrum, and when we give the effort here, we will squeeze the lemon. Yes, so we are giving the effort this side. This is the example of class 2 lever. Do you understand? And another examples are wheelbarrow. Okay, then bottle opener. Okay, these are the few examples of class 2 levers. Next one is class 3 lever. Class 3 lever. Listen, here effort is in middle. Okay, effort is in middle, fulcrum is one end and load is another one end. Okay, in class 1 lever, fulcrum is in middle. In class 2 lever, load is in middle. In class 3 lever, effort is in middle. Okay, fulcrum, load and effort. Okay, in class 3 lever, effort is in middle. When we give the force in middle of the lever, we can consider that is the class 3 lever. Okay, for example, tongs. Listen here, this is the fixed point, fulcrum. Okay, fulcrum is the fixed point. When we give the load this side, appalam or anything. Okay, then we are giving the force in the middle of the lever. Okay, so this is the class 3 lever. Other examples of fishing rod. Okay, when we catch the fish from the pond, end part of the fishing rod is the fulcrum and middle part we are giving the effort, then fish is the load. Okay, so these are the 3 examples of 3 types of levers: class 1 lever, class 2 lever and class 3 levers. Okay, what are the 3 parts in the lever? Fulcrum, load and effort. What are the 3 types of levers? Class 1 lever, class 2 lever and class 3 levers. What are the 6 types of simple machines? Lever, inclined plane, screw, wedge, wheel and axle and pulley. Okay, now we can do one exercise from the book and worksheet also from the workbook. Okay, children, take a student's book, page number 103. From student's book, page number 103. Time please section. Question A. Mention the class of lever in each of the following. First one, a wheelbarrow. What is the type of lever? Class 2 lever. A pair of scissors. Class 1 lever. A claw hammer. Class 1 lever. A fishing rod, class 3 lever. A seesaw, class 1 lever. These are the depending on the position of fixed point. Okay, that is the fulcrum. Depending the position of fulcrum, it has 3 types: class 1 lever, class 2 lever and class 3 lever. Children, you have a homework from workbook page number 46, worksheet 2. From workbook page number 46, worksheet 2. Question is, classify the following levers as class 1, class 2 or class 3 levers. You should write the types of lever. Okay, which one is class 1, class 2 and class 3. No need to write the name, only the classification of levers. That means class 1 or class 2 or class 3. Okay, this is the homework for you and you should learn your book. Okay. Thank you, children.